President-elect Trump meeting today with his future Vice President Mike Pence to go over some of the cabinet picks for the new administration. Speculation, of course, over potential picks is hopping. Former Mayor Rudy Giuliani, who you just saw, they all continue to swirl all these questions about who's right for which position. Here to weigh in is Herman Cain, former Republican presidential candidate, Fox News contributor, and a good friend. Good to see you, Herman. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, David. Happy to be with you.
Let's talk, first of all, about somebody else, Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon, who was the head of Breitbart, he came in and helped Trump win the presidency with some pretty good advice. Trump wants him on the inside, but a lot of people are talking dirt about the guy. In fact, I think right now Senator Harry Reid is on the Senate floor. Maybe we can show that picture. This is a live shot of Harry Reid. He's calling the guy a white supremacist. Now, I know Steve Bannon. I know he is not a white supremacist, but that's the rhetoric coming out of this guy's mouth. What do you think Trump should do about that?
First of all, I'm a black guy, and I know Steve Bannon is not a white supremacist. Yeah. I know Steve Bannon, okay? As you indicated, he helped to engineer a presidential win. Start from there. Harry Reid, Nancy Pelosi, and the liberals, they don't want to start from Steve Bannon helping to engineer a presidential win. They want to go back and pull out old dirt that is irrelevant. All of this attack on Steve Bannon is because they have nothing else to try and slow Trump down. And let me tell you the other most stupid thing that I saw just before I went on your show. Democrats are asking Trump to fire Steve Bannon. Are they nuts? That's just outright stupid. They don't understand, first of all, leadership, and they don't understand Donald Trump. He's not going to fire Steve Bannon.
I think you're right. I think Donald Trump's going to listen to you. By the way, I'm wondering why Dr. Carson took himself out of the running. I thought he wanted a position in the cabinet, Health and Human Services or Surgeon General or something like that. Why do you think he took himself out?
Well, it might be because taking a cabinet position is a lot of work, okay? Maybe he didn't want to do that, and he wanted to continue his own venture of delving into education. He has a great foundation going relative to education, but
that's true.
Don't rule it out yet. He may have taken himself out of consideration, but if he is asked, he might reconsider because he is interested in serving the country.
Yes, he is.
It may not be over yet.
And he knows long hours, by the way. Guys work 16 hours on one operation alone. What about Rudy Giuliani now? We are, as we get word of more anti-Trump protests, I do want to talk about America's Mayor, Rudy Giuliani, and why he said no to the Attorney General job when if anybody's perfectly suited to be the law and order guy in this country, it's Rudy Giuliani.
Well, this is only my speculation because of my business experience. He may know that job and the requirements so well that he knows how hard it's going to be, and maybe he's not inspired to do that job. He might be more inspired to do a job where he brings outside experiences. Here's the analogy. When I was running some of the companies that I was running, I would sometimes take the vice president of operations and put them in charge of marketing, and take the vice president of marketing and put them in charge of operations. Guess what? Both organizations flourished because they brought a different perspective. Rudy Giuliani would bring a different perspective to the State Department that it might need. So I don't think this is out of the realm of a possibility, and I believe it makes a lot of sense.
All right. He's just got such a strong track record in law and order. Very quickly, on the demonstrations around the country, your thoughts?
My thoughts are the demonstrations are funded and unfounded. These are the same people that wanted Donald Trump to respect the results. Now they are showing their hypocrisy on steroids. Respect the results. Even President Obama said Donald Trump is the 45th president of the United States. It's funded, we know that, but unfounded. Like a toddler pitching a fit in the floor. Let them cry it out, kick and scream, and they will eventually get over it.
Herman Cain. I'm sure he's a good father as well as a good businessman. Herman, thank you very much.
I raised two great kids.
I'm sure you
Let them cry it out.
Thanks, Herman. Good.